Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
Hi, Michael.
Today we're checking out Point City.
From AEG and Flat Out Games.
It's currently on Kickstarter, right?
Absolutely. And you know what I'm going to say, right? What am I going to say?
Back in now before you forget.
That's right, because you're going to forget it.
You're going to forget.
Don't wait. It'll be too late.
Too late.
Right.
And so a lot of people have heard of Point Salad, and it kind of looks similar to that, but the gameplay is very different. And we're going to tell you all about it.
That's right. It plays 1 to 4 players in approximately 15 to 30 minutes. Obviously, with the teach, it's going to take a little bit longer than that, but it's super snappy.
Yep.
So let's take a look at this super brightly colored game.
Yes.
Those of you who know me know I love bright colors.
It's very attractive.
It's very attractive.
It's a very attractive game.
I love bright, bold colors, and this delivers for sure. So you've got all of these types of resources. On the back side of these cards are a bunch of resources, various colors. On the other side are buildings that will require that you spend some amount of resources. So, for example, on the back side of this community card, boom, you've got this bus stop. So if you spend 3 of these industry symbols, which is here, then you are going to get this card. Now, what does this card give you? This is actually a special card. It's called a civic card. Once you play one of these cards, you can get one of these civic tokens up here. With a 2-player game, there are 10 of them, and they are generally going to give you some sort of end game point bonus. For example, this one's pretty easy, 7 points. It could be a little more complicated, 2 points for every card that has the community symbol on it. Or you might have some that have combos, 3 points for every pair of nature and community, ecology and community cards. There are also some that you will get if you back the Kickstarter that have the Kickstarter will, I believe, include these civic promos. They're the ones with the little star at the bottom. This 4 points for every type of card you have that you have 4 or more of.
And these are specifically targeting buildings that you've built.
Right. So, for example, some more buildings here, like this treehouse. If you spend an energy and an economy card, then you will get this card permanently. Now, this is not a civic. This does not give you a civic token because there's not a civic marker here. What does it give you? This will give you a permanent community resource that you can spend once per turn. So if I were to build this, I would place this right here in my tableau, basically grouping all identical symbols together so I can keep track of how many of these community cards I have. Hey, that would be good for me to get this civic token that gives 2 points for every community card that I have collected. Hey, that would be worth an extra 2 points for me if I were to get that civic token. So let's say I'm trying to build another card in the future, and I end up trying to collect this card. Well, all I need is an energy because I automatically have a free community resource. And then, hey, I'm going to get a free economy resource every turn. So now I've got an economy and a community every single turn. As you go deeper into the deck, you're going to go from tier 1 to tier 2 to tier 3 cards, and they're going to be better and better as you go down. So,
also harder and harder to complete.
Also, yeah, for sure harder to complete because they're going to take, 4, 5, 6 resources to complete. So we each start the game with a wild card, little ingenuity card. Whoever has the card with the first player symbol on it will go first. And hey, that is me. So on your turn, what you're going to do is you're going to take a pair of orthogonally adjacent cards. It can be orthogonally this way, that way, but they have to be connected in some way. But
first,
optionally, before you draft any cards, if there are any rows or columns that contain only resource cards, you can flip over exactly one card. So right now, everything is open to me. I could flip over any one of these cards to the building side. Now, I can't check the back of these. I can't check the back of these before I choose, which one I want to flip over. It's just going to be basically secret to me. So I can choose any one of these because all of them have 4 resources on every row and column. Now, of course, if all of these have buildings on them, every row and every column would have a building, and I would not be able to do the free flip.
Right.
So, now here's the catch. If I flip over this, it's obviously a building on the other side. I cannot take that building unless I can complete that building on this turn. So it is a little bit of a risk. I'm revealing something to Steph in order to do this. So now remember, I'm going to have to take exactly 2 orthogonally adjacent cards. If I don't like any of these cards, I can take 2 cards blind as resources off the top of the deck. I cannot take buildings off the top of the deck. I cannot take 1 card here and 1 card from the display. It's either 2 cards orthogonally adjacent from here or 2 cards straight off the deck blind. One of them the next one you do not. You can't shift it to the side and decide that that's what you want to do. So let's say I take these 2 cards. What goes here is going to be, if I take resources, they are going to be buildings. If I take building cards, they're going to be resources. So let's say for some reason, this was a building and this was a resource that I took. I'm going to replace it with a resource and a building. That's why they include these 2 tokens, because it can be easy to forget, unless you do it right that second, what you're trying to replace these with. And we actually even had a problem with that on a 2-player game. We said, this is not going to be a problem. We sometimes forgot. She's like, oh, that's where the building card was. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. And we have to fix it. Now, when you're replenishing these, you're replenishing them from left to right and from top to bottom. So keep that in mind. So you can take 2 building cards on the same turn, but like I say, you must be able to complete them. There is no hand limit for how many resources you can have just stored up here. But if you're not going to use them, they're not going to be any good to you. They're not going to be worth points at the end of the game, with the exception of there is one of these civic tokens that will get you, I believe it's 2 points for every one of the wild cards that you have left at the end of the game.
Yep.
So, obviously, it's going to be a good idea to get some sort of an engine going, and I think that that's what I like best about this game, is the engine building concept.
Yep.
And I believe you would probably agree with that. So, the game is going to end when the market is no longer able to be refilled because the draw pile has been depleted. What this means is each player will play exactly 17 turns. And so the market is going to have 14 cards in it, and we will not be able to refill it. And so we have taken some cards out of the game based on player count. There's going to be a certain number of cards that are removed. And just so you know, there are plenty of these civic tokens. So every one of your games is going to be a little bit different. So, all right, Steph, did I leave anything out?
No.
Civic cards that score points for resource types, like for instance, this 2 points per community. This is not for each community resource that I have. It's for buildings, not for these unspent resources. The only time that a civic token would count for an unspent resource is that 2 points per wild token, which we don't even have in this game at the moment. So you're going to have more of these civic tokens with higher player counts. You will always have a 4x4 grid here. You just might have more cards in the draw deck. So I'm going to start off by doing what I can and flipping a card. Maybe it's going to be something that I can complete. So,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe. Let's do that. I think I want to flip over something that gives me lots of options. So I'm going to flip this over. Oh, that takes 3 cards to complete. I'm not going to be able to do that.
So now you take.
No, it takes some stuff. I think looking to see what's up here because this is super important. I will take. Whoa. Make a couple of these.
No.
Yep. So I'm going to do.
Two
And so we
buildings.
replace them with 2 buildings.
Okay. Well, I like that. So let's go.
Let's go.
Spending this for these 2.
Yeah.
Spending that. So building resource.
Yeah. Because this was a building, this was a resource. So building resource. And they come off the deck from left to right, top row to bottom row. So, like you're reading a book, left to right, left to right, left to right. This is not going to help me any because there are none of these that I can complete. Now, I went for a civic card early in the game that you and I played, and it did not help me much. Civic cards? Civic cards.
Well, it does not. It's not going to help you early in the game.
No, it's not. I'm just saying sometimes it's not the best strategy to go ahead and go after the tokens that you are looking for. So, yeah. Take these.
Wow.
Yeah. And 2 buildings. Well, I mean, I can't do anything.
I mean, yeah.
Well, I could have done that, I guess. I'm not going to fall into that same trap as I fell into before. So, building. How about another civic? We're getting a lot of civic buildings come up.
This is not going great. I'm gonna flip this.
Okay. Because this was all resources.
So
Food truck.
I am going to take these 2.
Building.
Yep.
Building here. If for some reason you get 2 of these on the same turn, you cannot use the same discount for each card. It's 1 per turn, not 1 per card.
Right.
So if for some reason I were getting both of these and I did have a gear resource, one of those industry resources, I could not use them for both of these cards. So that's important to specify. Oh, what to do now? I think this looks like a good plan. So I am going to need resource and building. It's going to cost me 1 of these and 1 of these. Throw them off to the side. Take my card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
Spending these 2. So resource building.
Resource building. Hmm.
I'm gonna do a prediction.
Whoa.
So whoever wants to predict can do that.
Boom. Throw that to the side because I already have a leaf. That treehouse is in the corner.
Yep.
So, and.
Spending that.
So we're talking building and resource.
Yep.
I mean, like for real, this seems like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
So we're looking resource and building.
Hmm.
Sometimes you'll see things with points in the corner. Those are end game points. So super useful. Whoa. Which one was which?
The resource building.
I thought there was a building there.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Um,
Somebody put 10 channel points on.
10 whole channel points?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, this seems pretty obvious to do. Spending this and taking the other two.
Resource building.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
Wow.
let's do this. Building resource.
Yep.
Somebody put a lot of coins on me now.
Wow.
Well,
For a coin, I take both of these.
yeah. Yeah.
And I'm just going to put these points just wherever. Looks like, look at the two wilds. Holy
Wow.
moly.
Should just do it.
You should just snatch them
I'm
up.
gonna flip this over.
Notice we're already into the level 2, so.
I'll take these two.
All right, that's free and not free.
Yeah, but 2 buildings. So.
2 buildings, it changes, goes to 2 resources, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, that looks nice.
I built a light post.
I see. Taking this and the 6. Hello, Drew and Laura.
Hey guys.
What were y'all playing?
How's it going? Welcome in, Raiders.
So that was that. So this is a resource. This is a building. So this is a resource and this is a building.
Yeah.
I see you were angling for this. There's no way I could let you have it at that point. I had to take it.
Oh, I wasn't, but sure.
I mean, you've got one of each already. I barely have one of each. You're already working on your second.
Can go for it.
You're already working on your second.
You go for whatever I can.
I come in, bet 5,000 on Steph because she's awesome.
Whoa.
Says Laura.
Whoa. That's too much. Too much pressure.
They only bet 10 on me. Like 10 points, not 10,000.
Right. I'll just do the
What?
resource building.
This is a resource, and this is a building. Whoa, look at that.
Oh, that's a big one. It's a big old factory.
That's what she said.
You wish there was a point city with tomatoes, cabbage, and lettuce? Then you could call it point salad.
Yeah, that's
Or
true.
you could just play point salad.
What? That's crazy.
Uh,
All right, here we go. This is an amazing move here.
resource and building is how you put out the cards.
Resource and a building. It's the beach.
This is not good. Who decided on this?
You.
Oh, jeez. I can't do anything.
What?
Not with this garbage.
Garbage.
I'll take these
It's
things
chish.
and spend that.
So building was here. So building then resource.
Yeah.
It's a shipyard.
The shipyard.
Shipyard. I'll take these two.
Yeah, you put too much. You put too many channel points on me. I am undefeated, but Michael's playing a better game today than yesterday.
What? So that was the building. Now it's a resource. This is now the building.
Don't like
We are getting lower in the deck.
it. I don't like it.
Look at all those civics.
Yeah, I don't want
I
civic.
can't help you with that.
I'll take it though. Mm. Okay, that goes away.
Because you are taking that.
This.
What civic do you want?
I'll take the one for purple and green.
No.
What? You didn't want it?
It's not just going for it.
You weren't.
Yeah, I was. So this was the building.
Yep.
This is now the resource.
Yep.
This is now the building.
Yep.
That's how that works. Guess what I'm doing?
Not a shipyard. This is
Not a shipyard.
yard.
Not a shipyard. I got you. I'm going to turn this over. It's an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
Taking the ice cream truck.
Figured.
Yeah. Building up here, resource down there.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
What?
This. I have to spend this and this.
Whoa. Big spender. Resource and building.
Yeah, but everything needs lightning, it seems. So had to do it. Had to. I needed that cellular tower. It's such a fast game with two people. I played with three yesterday, and you get like
Super fast.
more choices, but you don't. But it's an illusion.
Taking these two, spending not a thing for that.
See with this.
Mm-hmm.
Building resource.
Building. Resource.
Yeah. Boo.
Birds going crazy out
I
there.
mean, for real though. I mean, who has money in this economy?
I mean, for real.
I could get that. I want this.
Whoa. Resource building.
Yep. Nuts.
Nuts.
This is a very bright game. Yes. You right. Also, go Michael. No.
Yes. Got to do it.
No.
I did not want the ecology resources, but I needed my fifth of the set. This was the resource. No, that was the.
Oh, it was the building.
Yeah, this was the ecology. So that's there, and this is there. Look at that amusement park.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I mean, it's pretty good. You're lacking 2 resources for it, though.
Yep, not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
So what will work? That's the next question.
I'll tell you what'll work. That will work for me. I don't care what you do.
I'll do this.
Still don't care what you do.
I'm gonna spend this. And I'm gonna take 7 points.
No. Building. Resource.
Hey, Cass, how's it going?
Hi, Cass. Manual raid.
Welcome in. Reality, welcome in.
5 points is 5 points is 5 points.
We are playing Point City.
Point City.
Currently on Kickstarter right now.
That required I spend this one. Whew. And that was here, so now that is here, and this is flipped. Look, it's a pier.
Yikes. That's expensive. I don't have that kind of goodness.
That's good. I like hearing that.
Not good. This is really good. Deep Dive we just played is also really good.
So if you haven't backed it yet, make sure to go to Kickstarter and back it. Time Roller had put the link in a little bit ago. Oh, there it is. I see it. I'm going to copy his message and I'm going to paste it right here. Make sure to back it. Back it now before you forget.
It's true.
If you wait, it'll be too late.
Also true. Yeah, so like, like
what? You having trouble?
I'll do these two.
Spending that.
Yeah, I have to spend that.
Did these two. This was the power plant, correct? So need to do power plant is building and resource. Flipping this around. What?
I get one of these.
What? I don't care which one I get. They're all the same for me.
The green. That.
This?
Yeah.
Standing by. Yeah, they're all the same for me, unfortunately.
Kind of like Splendor. This to get the cards that will be worth, resources to you later. To get more cards.
It's impossible. It is possible for me to get one more of each, but it's not very likely. Not very likely.
I don't know. Michael might have this because I am not playing a very good game this
I
time.
don't think so. I don't think I got this.
We'll see. Hornet says, when this game is delivered to me, it will be accompanied by an eviction notice of First Splendor. Whoa.
Whoa. Not only fired it, but made it move out?
How rude.
I mean. Do I play something now in anticipation for later?
I don't have good answers.
I also don't have a good answer. Also, do not have a good answer.
which I can do right now. It's a resource
Building here. So resource building. Yes.
Yep.
I need to spin this. Unfortunately, I don't get change. Resource
Mm-hmm.
building.
What's that?
Amusement park.
Oh my god.
Part
No
2.
way. No way, man.
No way, man.
I'll kill this.
To take
This
the bridge.
bridge.
Dang it, Bobby.
Just take that, I guess.
So, building resource. Dang it, Steph.
What? I didn't do it.
You did.
I just had nothing better to do.
Force me to do a substandard play. So what you're gonna
Well,
make me do?
that's really good to me.
No.
Resource building. That's how it goes in.
Look ready to resource building.
Coins are just not an option right now.
Like these?
Yeah, like those. I could really use a little bit of those. I got a lot of problemos. It's like I have like 2 turns or something, so it's like not
I
great.
got less than that.
So with that in mind,
You said now a boat of bonus points down here.
maybe
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this.
Whoa.
Building resource.
A building and a resource. Yep, this is the last the last one turn, rather.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
We're playing Point City.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I see a 6-point play. I think I see an 8-point play.
Wow, an 8-point play?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good for me.
No.
Yikes. It doesn't look too confusing?
No, it's not.
It's not. You've played Splendor, Mom, and you liked it. This is it's different than Splendor, but it's sort of the same idea.
So I'm looking for 4 of
Wow.
these. So that's 4. I've got 2 of those and looking for another coin. There's the other coin.
I won't read it, Bones John.
And the points will come with any of those 6-point tiles for me.
For real, though.
They're all 6.
Yep.
Let's see what you've got.
Doesn't matter.
Still, it doesn't matter. I'm looking anyway, just to make sure.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that you can enable any of those other ones for anything any different. So,
Yep.
all right,
2 buildings.
I did. So these come down as this.
And I'm gonna flip something. And but what?
But what?
This one?
Did it?
No coins. No.
Wow, that ruined you.
Yeah, that was not good at all. So I kind of want. I'll do this and get that one, which kind of helps my set a little bit.
It completely does.
So,
sadly.
what was this? Not much better, but could have done 2 buildings. So that would have been a better flip.
So that is it. That's what it sounds like when she's mad. Let's take these out of the way so we can have lots of room to score.
Dang it, Redbone John comment. What a waste of time.
What? Can't believe he made me read it. Oh, there's 3 dots on all those.
All right, let's add it up.
And no, can't take those.
No, get back. I'm gonna add mine
Get
up.
back. Me too.
Oh, it's terrible.
44.
43.
Oh,
Ah,
the undefeated streak is gone.
it's because I flipped the wrong points and flipped the other one.
I had resources left. I mean, look at the resources that I had.
3, 4. I would have had an extra 4 points. If I flipped the other purple, I would have had 4 more points.
It makes the difference, doesn't it?
The whole game, I'm trying to get cards, the buildings to flip over, and they just weren't flipping. And then everything needed coins.
Those
and it was
flipping
like,
buildings.
Gosh.
Recount. May says recount. 12, 15, 18, 20, 25, 37, 39, 40, 42, 44. That's my recount. I'm sticking to it.
10, 11, 12, 14, 15.
15.
Plus this.
15 in this.
6.
So the recount rules apply
7.
because we're
6,
so
6,
close.
7. 6,
What was this?
15.
15 and 6, 6, 7. That's what you're saying.
And
So 15 and 18 is 33, and one more is 34.
And 9.
43.
That's what I got. That's what I got.
That's what you got.
And I shouldn't have played today. I was winning. And now I'm losing.
Now, no, you
lost 1 million channel points.
You still have a winning overall record.
But if
right
here, just know that they're all going to Jelfie, and she'll be very pleased.
Going to.
Oh my goodness! Can't believe that. I knew it. I just flipped the wrong thing. If I flipped the right thing, it would have been fine. Mistakes have been made.
Whoa. 20 channel points for me. 5,500 points going to that were placed on Steph. On the screen, it literally says Steph 100% of the coins. No. You almost messed it up.
Do nothing.
Steph, as I was saying, Steph 100% of the vote. Michael 0%. So, Jelfia is getting, for her 20 channel points, she is getting either full or half of 5,500.
It said 2 people voted for it.
2 people, so 2 10s. Somebody got 2,600. Somebody else got 2,600 or something like that. 2,760 for a 20 coin bet. Wow.
Everybody down.
5,000 points. Just.
Hey, I was supposed to win that. It was a coin flip if I won that because it was really close. And if I flipped the other card, and yeah.
Whoever voted for me,
I don't know.
Whoever voted for me did not even speak. The other person who voted for me did not even speak.
Nope. See details. Rocking 87.
Rocking 87. Congratulations. You won big.
Won big.
You know how else you can win big? by backing Point City and Deep Dive. I think both of them are super fun. So be sure to back it on Kickstarter and don't wait. It's on now.
Yeah, it's a super cool game. I've enjoyed my few plays of it so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, make sure you check it out.
Yep.
Beautiful.
From AEG and Flat Out.
Yep. We'll be right back.